as always during football season, he's back in action. Mr. Bill Mathews on the east side of the square, the only side of the courthouse that ain't fenced off.
It's the most picturesque side of the courthouse, without a doubt.
It is.
Oh, it is. And thanks to your office being right there and everything there. Mr. Bill Mathews. Real estate's changing a little bit, Bill. Everybody's saying real estate's up on fire. Just this week in USA Today, the average home price in America is like $246,000, highest it's been in 8 years. What are you seeing since you closed most of the houses around this way? What are you seeing in Athens and Limestone County?
Oh, I think it's the county is doing fantastic, and the city's doing better. It's a lot better than last year. I think things are getting a lot better.
Good. Now, are you saying that there are some changes, though, in the way people close homes? And a lot of real estate agents are going to have to, I mean, not agents, but people like you, lawyers, are going to have to take a little extra training.
Yeah, there's an accreditation they're making the lawyers go through. And basically, we've got to make sure that all the consumer financial information is secure. And so we've got to change our computers. We've got to even make it where all the files are secure, and people can't just walk into an office. And basically, it's about $10,000 is about the minimum amount that lawyers are having to spend to meet all this accreditation. So what's going to happen is you're not going to have as many real estate lawyers.
Well,
it'll weed some out.
Yeah,
that is good for you.
I'm still going to be one.
Now you also do most people may know this, but you do wills.
Yeah, I do wills coming and going.
Power of attorneys. I mean,
power of attorneys.
Do you do any corporate type things? Somebody needs somebody to look over a document.
I sure do. I do LLCs. I do a lot of those.
Because a lot of people need that sort of thing.
I just I have kind of in a small town you got to have a general practice. You can't just specialize in just one thing, so you got to know everything, and that's what I do. Just do a little bit of everything.
Now, one thing we need to probably mention too, if you see all these billboards and all these ads of these people that do these personal injury things,
right?
Sometimes it's best if you go to somebody you know and trust for advice on something like that.
Don't they just pass those cases along and maybe not get you the most out of the case that they can?
I know for a fact. I had a client call me and call one of those billboards, and when they called the billboard, immediately it was farmed off to an attorney. The attorney on the billboard is in Birmingham. It was farmed off to an attorney in Huntsville, and a private investigator came to their house just immediately. But yeah, I think you should call a lawyer that you trust and get that lawyer's opinion. A lawyer.
He's going to steer you in the right direction.
A lawyer, and let him give you his advice, and then ask him, why do you give me this advice? Why do you say to go this route? The lawyer may recommend another attorney, but it probably I don't know of any lawyer. I don't know of any lawyer that recommends any of those guys on the billboards.
Yeah, well,
the two primary people you see on billboards.
But you're kind of involved in personal injury anyway.
They're not even trying those cases.
Yeah.
If somebody's got something out there they think you've got the excellent advice. Anything else we need to know about Bill Mathews Law Firm right there on the east side of the square?
Keep that number.
Yeah, everything's going great, but if you have problems, give me a call.
All right. Hey, let me remind y'all too, William C.G. Mathews right there on the east side of the square. Coming up tomorrow on the program, we'll do our regular part in the morning, and then at 6:30 tomorrow, it is a paid advertisement by the Yes Vote here on the tax vote. Dr. Holliday will be with us, Kenny Winters will be with us, and Jimmy Brown also, and Mayor Ronnie Marks. All those people will be up here tomorrow in the second half hour, and they'll be talking about why you should vote yes, coming up on August 25th. All that's coming up tomorrow, but right now it's time to go cruising with the Mustang Man, and here's the sponsors of that program. And right now, All-Star Plumbers is one of them, and also Eddie Pruitt Ford, Hartsville, Alabama, and my good buddy Brad Stovall. I was with him yesterday. He sponsors the show up in Ardmore coming up this weekend. Time to go cruising, and the sun is out, and here's the man right now.
Yes, sir, Jamie, good morning. We have got some American muscle this morning. Dodge Challenger. Brian, what year?
73.
73. My good friend Brian Willis has brought us some American muscle. 440 Magnum.
Dana positive, traction rear end, slapstick automatic, air car, factory gauges. It's just old muscle. That's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You just can't beat that American Muscle. What color of red is that? That's gorgeous.
Joseph, I don't know what color you call it. It's pretty red.
Pretty red. We'll call it race red this morning. Got that factory spoiler on the back, flat black. Hey, pop the hood and show the viewers that that beast under the hood there. I'm telling you, reckon what kind of horsepower this thing's got, Brian?
Joseph, I don't know. It's probably 400 horse or something in that neighborhood.
He may have to crank it up, Jamie. I'm telling you. You know, here's the good news. Here's the good news. You can see cars like this and many more closing in on 100 cars going to be at the auction tomorrow night up in Elkmont. You represent Asset Auctions, and
Hey, my buddy Gary Ryan got some cars.
Yes, sir, he surely does, and he's a great guy.
yeah, he is.
You don't know him like I do.
No, I've heard stories about you, Jamie.
I'm sure he's told some stuff.
There's a bunch of his up there, though.
Yeah, he surely does. He's got a super nice 57 convertible car. It's all original. It's a real nice car.
Hey, Jamie, he told me he's got at least 2 Mustangs coming tomorrow night, a 69 Mach 1. I may just have to have my bitter paddle in my hand, I'll tell you. Well, Brian, I'm so glad you... Why don't you fire this bad boy up? When he came in with this car this morning, Jamie, I was just foaming at the mouth. Well, yeah, but this thing, even though it's not a Mustang, it is raw horsepower. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there. Listen to that thing. Got a cam in it, too.
Yeah, it's a bad little car just to be. It's a nice car.
Well, I may just have to have my bitter paddle in my hand for this one.
Well, we'd love to have if you're a car person, hey, it'll be worth your trip there at Joseph.
Yes, sir. And folks can see that. It's right off Interstate 65. Jamie, I'm just so glad he brought this car out this morning. We've got a few other car shows coming up this weekend. I'm going to let Brad run those. There's the auction right there, Upper Elkton Road, Elkmont. That's tomorrow night. Auction begins at 5 p.m. There's the info if you need that. And the big one, Ardmore Quarterback Club Car Show at John Barnes Park, Ardmore, Tennessee. There'll be a ton of folks up there for that show. I know our Mustang Club will be in full force. And then the Franklin County Watermelon Festival Car Show is downtown Russellville. And there's the information for that. That show is from 9 to 3. You want to check that one out also. And then there may be one more. Yeah, actually there's 2 more. There's the annual cruise-in at the Veterans Park on Highway 67 there in Priceville. And then I don't know if Brad showed this one or not, but also this Friday, tomorrow night, is the Fridays after 5 on the square. That's in the downtown area, just on the south side. So I'm telling you, Jamie, you got to get out and check out some car shows this weekend. We're going to have a little fun. We may just do some donuts out here in the parking lot. So tune in next week. You don't want to miss what we've got. Have a good one.
When you wake up in the morning, you know just where it's at. Everybody says he's a real down cat.